You know, when you meet people like for the first time and they ask you what you do for a living? Well, when you do like what I do and the word vibration comes up a lot, you get a lot of interesting looks at dinner parties. Hello friends, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to feel the vibration of money. How do you feel money? Besides like literally touching it, you know, how do you feel abundant? How do you feel prosperous? Because everyone tells you, you gotta feel like you already have it in order to attract it. Now, if you're excited to watch today's video, please give it a thumbs up right now. And let's go ahead and jump into today's video. This is one of the more challenging things for people about manifesting, is this idea of feeling the vibration before you have it. And so the first thing to understand about this is that everything in reality is symbolic. It is symbolic. It has a symbolic meaning. And right there is really your key to unlocking the vibration of anything. So let's take a word and kind of play this out. Let's say that the word is blissful. Blissful. Well, what does that word represent? What state do we think of when we think of bliss? Right? Well, we think of someone who's really happy, who's kind of in that euphoric state. Maybe their body is buzzing. Maybe their heart feels lighter. Maybe they're smiling all the time. Maybe their eyes are shining brighter. And so a word like blissful has all these feelings, emotions attached to it. And you can tell if somebody's in the vibration of bliss, right? If they're displaying all of those characteristics. And somebody who's not in the vibration of bliss will be displaying the opposite characteristics, right? They'll be sad. Their eyes will look kind of lifeless. They won't be very energetic. They won't be smiling. There will be a lack of bliss. So when we talk about feeling the vibration of anything, we want to think of it on a feeling level. How does the person feel? Are they exhibiting feelings of having that thing, or are they exhibiting the feelings of not having that thing? The way Abraham Hicks always put it is that every subject is really two subjects, the having of it and the not having of it. So in order to feel the vibration of money, you have to be on that state of, in that emotional state of what money represents. What does it symbolically represent? Hey, if you are enjoying today's video so far, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, you know, all that good stuff that creators love, because it really does help promote my work here on this platform, and I sincerely do appreciate it. Okay, so let's talk about what money represents. If money is symbolic, if it's a symbolic interpretation in reality, what does it represent? Well, money represents a few different things, a few different feelings and emotions. One of them is freedom. Money is tied very strongly to a feeling of freedom. When we have lots of money, we feel like we're able to do more things. And in fact, that's why most people want more money. They want the freedom to do other things. They want the freedom to maybe quit their job, or their freedom to fly around the world, or their freedom to buy whatever it is that they want. Having money, the having of money, is very symbolically represented by a strong sense of freedom. Feeling free is in alignment with the vibration of money. Money is also very associated to a feeling of accumulation. Right? So when we think about money, we think about having money, we think about the number in the bank account growing. We think about the number of things that you may have or be able to purchase or own as growing. And so this feeling of positive accumulation is also very tied into the vibration of money. Another facet of the vibration of money is a feeling of advancement, perhaps growing in your position at work, growing in your position as a business. And when you think about people who have a lot of money, they seem to be exhibiting those feelings. They seem to be free. When you think about wealthy people, a lot of times you think about people who are jet set. You know, they have the freedom to work from home or wherever it is that they want. They're going all over the place. They don't seem very confined to one place. When you think about somebody who has money and clearly feels the vibration of money, they do tend to accumulate a lot of things, a lot of numbers in the bank, a lot of cars in the driveway. And when you think about people who have money, what you often do think about is somebody who's advancing, somebody who's moving forward perhaps in their career, somebody who's made it somehow or another. And so those are three key facets to feeling the vibration of money. And please notice, it has nothing to do with feeling like there's a set number of money in my bank account. It's not feeling $8 billion in my bank account. It's not feeling that. It's feeling massively free, having massive accumulation, and having massive advancement. That's what it really feels like.
Hey, if you are enjoying today's abundance tips, heads up, my 21-day abundance challenge with fellow YouTuber Karen Yee goes live today. If you would like to come along this journey with us, step by step, and enhance your personal vibration by learning how to silence your inner money critic, learning the vibration of money, learning how to deal with bills and debts, learning how to really believe in your abundance, and so much more, please make sure to go ahead and sign up, because for 5 days only, we are going to do some introductory pricing on this 21-day challenge for half off. If you'd like to go ahead and sign up, make sure to look for the link below in the description so that you are sure to get the introductory pricing on this 21-day abundance challenge.
Now, here's the thing about feeling the vibration of money. Most people are on the opposite side. They're on the feeling of lack. They're feeling lack. And so if you're feeling restricted and not free, you're not in the vibration of money. If you're feeling like you're stuck where you are, you can't move forward, you can't do the things that you want, then you're in the lack side of the money feeling. And we want to trick you into feeling free. If instead of feeling accumulation and the sense of being able to have more, you're feeling the sense of more things being taken away from you, things kind of going away from you, money getting away from you, things getting away from you, possessions breaking down, that's the opposite of the vibration of money. And we want to trick you into feeling a sense of accumulation in order to trigger yourself into the vibration of having money. And if instead of feeling like you're advancing in life, you feel like you're not advancing, or you feel like maybe your career is not going anywhere, or perhaps it's going in the wrong direction, if you feel like you've lost your mojo and you're spiraling downward instead of advancing forward, we want to trick you into feeling that sense of advancement in order for you to tap into the vibration of having money. Because if you're simply emitting a vibration that says, I'm free, I accumulate, I advance, trust me, money is going to show up. So one of the easiest things that you can do if you're not feeling the vibration of money is to work on enhancing those three feelings. And again, please notice that they're detached from dollars. So you don't actually have to have money in your bank account to feel free, to feel like you're accumulating, or to feel like you're advancing. You can trigger those emotional states right now, being exactly where you are, even if there's not money there to support those particular feelings. So how can this be done? Well, let's say that the feeling is freedom. If you're not feeling particularly free, I would spend some time every single day thinking about how are you free? What freedoms do you have? What are you able to do that perhaps somebody 100 years ago couldn't? How much more free are you than that person? So for instance, you've got much freer access to information these days than somebody back then did. Thanks to the internet, thanks to all these digital advances, you are free to get any information that you want. Okay, and so that's an example of looking for things in your environment that trigger feelings of freedom that perhaps have nothing to do with money, but they do remind you that, oh yeah, I'm free to learn whatever I want. Focusing on the freedoms that you do have will help freedom to build momentum through the law of attraction and really establish that as a firm vibration that you're emitting on a constant basis. Let's say that you don't feel that sense of accumulation, that I'm collecting more things, I'm getting more stuff. Maybe you're not feeling that. Well, what you could do is trick yourself into that state of accumulation by noticing what you are accumulating. Maybe it's friendships. Maybe it's knowledge. Maybe it's better health. What have you been accumulating? So focusing on what is accumulating in your life, what are you accumulating? Because as a human being, you are accumulating. Let's be honest. I mean, as you go through life, there are things that you are grabbing onto more and more, that are coming into your reality more and more. Focus on those things to tap into that sense of accumulation, so it becomes a very strong message that I am accumulating, which makes you in alignment with the vibration of money. And let's say that you're not feeling advancement. Like maybe you feel like your career is stalled out, or maybe you feel like you're on a downward spiral. Focus on how you are advancing. What are you getting better at? What skills have you been finely tuning? What have you been getting better with as you've gotten older? Start to notice that you are advancing in some areas of your life, and through the law of attraction, you're going to attract more of that sense of advancement. If you really want to feel the vibration of money in order to attract more of it, you want to be dominant in those vibrational states. You want to be dominant in your sense of freedom. You want to be dominant in your sense of accumulation. You want to be dominant in your sense of advancement.
Now, I also wanted to remind you that our 21-day abundance challenge is officially open today, and for 5 days only, it is 50% off. This is an abundance boot camp that I have designed with fellow YouTuber Karen Yee, and it's going to walk you step by step through the process of becoming an abundant person, letting go of those limiting beliefs, stepping into the vibration of money, believing that you can be abundant, getting out of your current reality. Please make sure to go ahead and look below in the description for a link to this challenge if you'd like to get it for 50% off now. I do also have some fun law of attraction freebies in the description, one of which is a quick 5-minute law of attraction test where you can put something out and see it come back. And I also have a link to some free body manifesting tips if you would like to get in your superior ideal physical condition. So make sure to go ahead and check out all of that below. And thanks so much for watching today's video on how to feel the vibration of money. And of course, I'll be bringing another one to you soon. Bye-bye.